afternoon. Hey, Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian.
Well, a lot to prove, Allie. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Ball. And it's Caruso in at the 2. And for the Hawks, the tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Collins outside. Hunter against LaVine. Hunter can't get it to go. So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talents, and it's going to be about, I don't know who's going to come out on top. From the offensive end, Zach LaVine plays with just such confidence. He knows that the team counts on him for production, so he goes out and he gets it.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. LaVine is certainly one of the more prolific scorers, Richard.
Yeah, his shooting has put him in the top 20 scorers in this league in back-to-back seasons. With more on the way, I'm pretty sure. He makes it just look so easy, just effortless sometimes. It's just like he's doing his job.
He hits the second from the line.
Players with this type of athleticism at Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
Now here's Murray. And he drives in. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Going downhill, don't give Murray a chance to get going because let's just say you're not going to slow him down.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
The free throw drops from Murray. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
And he can't hit the second.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Down low. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. LaVine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Pass to Capella. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Murray. Gets himself open and drills it.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there is a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
Caruso outside. Outside LaVine. Back to Caruso. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Young. Floats one, and he sinks the layup.
When you're the size of Young, the floater is your friend. Nice touch, young man.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there. But he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins. He'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism in length to perfect use.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Hawks on top, up 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Zach LaVine, Patrick Beverly out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside LaVine. Second chance shot. And it's in there.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Shot clock at 5. Fades. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside LaVine. Beverly outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Back to Young. Pass to Bay. Now here's Young. And here's Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside LaVine. 12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pulls up at the elbow. The shot no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hawks ahead. They're up by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder. And, Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq Fu.
And Shaq, what do you think about Chicago?
Their defense has been dismal, allowing their opponent to shoot in the 60s. I'm sure they're getting their earful in the locker room. Amazing they've been able to keep it close. Boy.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Murray, no good. Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. Pass to Caruso. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. And Ball gets it to go. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Here's Collins. The Bulls making their last shot. Clock at 6. Pass to Capella. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Levine. Caruso, right side. Young against Ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
And yep, it's good. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
DeRozan outside. Rebound Atlanta.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead, leading by a point, and we'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Bulls, Ball is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the power forward position.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Let me ask you this. Who can deliver with the game on the line? Hard-nosed drives like this can move the needle.
So it's Chicago now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. From 7, the shot won't fall. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. The Hawks leading. To the left wing. Here's Murray. Caruso grabs the board. Inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Murray for 3. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. 1 minute left to play in the fourth. And it's DeRozan missing. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Murray against Ball. once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Bulls on offense. They trail by 3. Here's Caruso. Good D by Bogdanovich. And Atlanta has possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Griffin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
At the line for your Hawks, Griffin. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Hunter, and it's Trae Young in for Bogdanovich. And the Bulls also making a change. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Williams. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Hunter's checked in for Griffin. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. As we head down the stretch, he said to his team, quote, "We can win this. I believe in you guys, but we have to make some plays because we know they're going to." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Trae Young.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer. Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Let's hear it for your ATL dancers. Make some noise for your
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're on top by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Outside Levine. Off target from outside. Here's Young. So this one belongs to the Hawks. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.